Welcome to our Devo discussion on setbacks. Nobody wants to talk about setbacks, but all of us have experienced setbacks in one form or another. Now, today I want to talk about setbacks from a position of focusing on others. I said this week, the whole time, I want you to realize that your setbacks are not the end of your story. In fact, if you turn to God, your setbacks could actually become your superpower. Now, one of the things you don't realize about setbacks is this. Setbacks make you useful. You're like, I don't want to be useful. I'm in pain. I just want to be out of this pain. I miss that loved one. I miss this marriage. I miss this thing that happened. I miss the connection I have with my kids that's now separate. Like, you miss, I get that. I really do. And it's a setback. I get that you're in pain. But would you rather I say that there's nothing useful about it? That's always my question when Christians become resentful with this discussion. Would you rather I say that God is absent here? He's not. God uses your setbacks to make you useful in the lives of other people. It says in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 4, God comforts us in all of our afflictions so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. I'm going to shorten that up and make it a little simpler. When we have a setback, God ministers to us, and then we learn how to care for and minister others that are going through the same setback. It's unbelievable how frequently this happens. I've counseled couples that come through infidelity recovery, and then it's only a matter of time, and I mean this, it's only a matter of time before another couple comes along, and they themselves are struggling with infidelity, and that couple that God just healed and restored comes in, and they are used by God to help save that couple's marriage. Specifically for me, the reason why I entered the ministry, one of the main reasons, is because I had experienced such unbelievable pastoral care from this church when my mom was dying. I was 19, 20 years old. My mom, it took her 18 months, and she died in a very tragic, slow cancer, all those things. A lot of you have gone through that, so I know that you're not, this is not anything new to you. But I will say that I wanted to do that for other people. Well, one of the first visits I ever made was to a funeral home for a young lady that attended our church a couple times who was 18 years old. And she had just lost her mother to a heart attack. And I walked into the funeral home. She was crying, and she was devastated, and she had just become a Christian. And I whispered to her, I said, God has just given you credentials. God's going to use you in some great way to make this pain useful. God's got his hand on you. And I said it, and I meant it. Now, when we're going through that, it's hard to hear that. But I'm here to tell you, in your setback, I want you to realize, God, you're going to use me here, aren't you? You're going to put me in the field. You're going to cause me to become a person who others look to for hope. And he will.